Alright, so it's been successfully running for 5 minutes, which is about 5 times longer than my previous tests on my own. I made some private streams. I am running off of my phone's hotspot instead of my Wi-Fi. Something about my Wi-Fi was not working, so I really hope that this is going to work because I'm going on vacation in a week, and so I'm going to not be able to do this stream anytime soon if I can't do it today. So anyway, if anybody's interested in that, it's starting at $5. There's 3 of them. And I'll just give that a minute for anybody if they're interested. I see that there are 5 viewers. So who's lurking? Say hi in chat. And also earlier we were under a tornado watch and there were thunderstorms going over by, so that might have also affected my connection. Hey, JD's Variety Channel. Thank you for coming. It's really cool to see you in here. Alright, so I'm going to put these away for now. We might come back to them later, depending on if anybody's interested at the end. Alright, so these next 4 lots, I have 4 of these 1963D mint sets. These will start at $20 each. You can buy 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them for your bid if you're interested. Open them up so that the plastic doesn't cover. You can get a good view. You can also use the coin cam to take a look. Nice mint state coins. And we have 4 of those. let's calculate melt value on those. Get my phone. So these are about $13 in melt value. Like a little bit more than $13, like maybe 50 cents or so. Plus, each of these are in nice condition, so there's value above melt. Alright, so we'll set those aside. And the next lot is this 1956 mint set. This one's starting at $30 because it's an older mint set. And so they're slightly more desirable. This one's in really, really nice condition as well. If I can get some good lighting on it. If I open a window. JD's Variety Channel, up to $30. Thank you. These have really nice original luster on them. Nice red wheat penny. Let's take a look at like the bell lines on this. Pretty good bell lines. Nice detail. You can still kind of read the words on that. Although that mostly depends on strike, which is pretty good. Alright. So I'll count down on that. And that's sold to JD's Variety Channel. Thank you for your bid. And by the way, the lot catalog should be in the description. And the next lot is another mint set. This time it's a 1957D. It's not quite as nice as the last one, so for that reason it's starting at 25 instead of 30. But it's still a nice mint set. The dime is pretty nice, and the wheat penny is very red. So it's pretty good. You can see it's just slightly kind of toned. It's a spot on the dime. And that really red wheat cent. Alright, and we'll move on. So the next lot is a 1957p mint set. This one's starting at $30 because this one's in just phenomenal condition. All of the coins are super, super nice. The nickel's pretty dark, but if you look at the back, you can actually see on the steps that it's very nice. Just take a look at the luster on that. And there's only a little bit of toning, and the toning isn't bad toning either. It's like nice orange kind of toning. Like, take a look at that. Super, super white. And melt value on these are about $13 to $14. So already, that's pretty good. The dime isn't as bright as the rest of them. Still pretty nice though. Looks like there's some dye polish lines. That's how you can tell it's in almost perfect condition. You can still see the dye lines. And a super red wheat penny. Silver Mountain's up to 30. Thank you. I'll count that down. Thank you so much, Silver Mountain. You won that 1957p mint set. All right. Alright. And the next lot is a 1958D mint set, starting at 25, for the same reason that the last one before was 25. It's still nice, just not quite as nice. So, for example, let's take a look close up. Not sure why my lighting isn't too great today. I would show you the luster cartwheels on these. Not as many steps on the nickel, but still great luster on the quarter, $50. Nice red wheat penny there. And it seems like the stream is holding up pretty good, which is great news. I think last time it only lasted 17 minutes. So. And then after that, it was all downhill. Alright, great. Alright, so we'll move on from that one. We might come back to it at the end of the stream if anyone's interested. Along with everything else that doesn't sell the first time around. At the end of the stream, we'll just go through, and if anybody's interested in a lot that hasn't sold, then just make a chat and we'll go back to it. Alright. The next lot is a 1958p mint set, and that one is also starting at $25. Let's take a look at the steps. Steps are alright. Not full steps. The wheat penny looks nice and red. The nickels never look too great. I'm not sure why. The dime looks really nice on this side. And that side too. $50 looks great. Really nice on this side. Very nice. Look at the strike on that. Pass and stow. You can read it almost perfectly. That strike is very good. Yes, 25. Thank you. Get that to focus. See good luster on these. I think that might help the lighting a little bit. Alright, and we'll count down on that now. And that's sold to JD's Variety Channel. Thank you so much. You won the 1958p mint set. Alright, and so the last of the mint sets today, this is a 1964 mint set. It's pretty nice, but not as valuable because you don't have the Benjamin Franklin anymore, and you don't have the wheat cent anymore. But still around $13 to $14 in silver, so it's pretty good. Pretty cool set. The penny is brown, and the nickel doesn't have great steps. Let's take a look in the coin can. 64. The half dollar has pretty good luster. It's nothing like blinding though. Quarter is alright. This is actually the brightest, this is one of the brightest nickels of all the sets that I have, but not a great strike on the steps. Still mint state though. And then a brown 1964. Maybe red brown, because there's a little bit of red poking through. I'm not sure what that would be classified as if you sent it in to get professionally graded. Maybe red brown, but I'd call it brown. But it's in good shape. Not a lot of wear or anything. And it has some nice color too. It's kind of like, in person, a little bit pink. Maybe a little purplish. And that's just 3 silver coins. That's where most of the value on this comes from. Those 3 90% silver coins. So we'll move on from that. And the next lot is pretty fun. Let's get it. So this is a United States penny type set. Oh my gosh, you can barely see in this lighting. So there's a large cent. Wow, this lighting is horrible. So there's a large cent, a flying eagle cent, an Indian head cent, a wheat cent from 1909, and a 1960 memorial cent. I think this would look better in the coin cam. So just alone, the large cent is worth a little bit. It's not in great condition. Then there's the Flying Eagle from 1857. Indian head cent. And then the wheat cent. And the memorial cent. JD's up to 15. 1827 on that large cent. I'm gonna get my gray sheet out and take a look at that large cent value. So I think this lot is worth a lot more than the starting bid. Because, let's see if I can get this on the camera here. 1827 in AG3 they say is worth $41. And that's an AG3. That's like the lowest grade. This is maybe, I don't know. It has a little bit of pitting, so it might not straight grade as AG3, but it has better details than AG3. And then we have an 1857 Flying Eagle. Let's get the Flying Eagle. 1857 in good 4, they say, is worth 1857. Good 4, $24. So that's the handy gray sheet for you. If your coin shop has gray sheets for maybe like $1 or whatever, they might sell them. I would definitely recommend getting the gray sheet. This one is from a couple months ago. But I have a this. I don't have the most recent one here at my mom's house. But it's a great resource to find coin values at market retail price. Wow, this lighting's super bad. I want to see if I can fix it somehow, but it's just the way the sun is coming in because of the time of day. So I'll count down on that a lot now. And that is sold to Silver Mountain for $40. Thank you, Silver Mountain. You won the United States penny typeset. All right, and the next lot is starting at only $2, and this is a Lincoln Head Cent album, and this is almost completed, starting from 1941, and it goes all the way to 1968 here. Some of them are missing, for example, the 54 and 55S, but this is an almost complete album, and it would make a great gift for someone maybe new to collecting. These albums were very important to the beginning of my coin collection. My dad gave me some of these coin albums that he started, and they were about half full, and that really got me into coin roll hunting, and so that was really fun for me. I've been thinking about getting back into coin roll hunting. I should do that again. I used to find a lot of cool stuff. I found a lot of silver $50, and that was weird because that was like my first month of searching, going to the bank, finding $50, and I would always find silver $50 like in the little trays right with the teller, and I found most of the silver ones in customer wrapped rolls and never bank wrapped rolls, which is kind of unexpected. And then I never found them like ever again. It was really random. It was like my first month. I was super lucky. And that one crazy 40% $50 bonanza that I uploaded who knows how long ago, where I found like 8 silver in one roll, that was just crazy. Anyway, silver shockers up to $5. Thank you. Yeah, JD's Variety Channel. Sometimes I'd go into the bank and I'd ask for $50, and they would act really confused. But they always order them for me, so I was lucky on that part. See you later, Archaeology Mikey. Thank you for coming. And good luck at the fun show. And this one also has the 3 steel cents. So I'll count that lot down. And that's sold to Silver Shocker for $5. And the next lot is a Jefferson nickel album. This one's also almost completed, but it also has 11 war nickels in it. So this one is starting at $15 because there are 11 of the 35% silver war nickels, and I can do some math real quick to find the melt value for that. So the melt value for 11 of those is $13.92. So that's why it's starting at 15. So $13.92 plus all these other nickels, that's probably already 15. It's missing the key date 50D as well as the 39D, 39S, 38D, 38S, but there's lots of other ones in there. Including a very nice 1960 down there. It's pretty nice. I wonder if it's a proof. Kind of looks like it might be. I'm going to take it out to look at. I don't know, it kind of looks like it might be a proof. We'll look at the coin cam, it's probably going to be better for that. Probably not. It's probably just nice. Anyway. JD's variety channel is up to 16. I really like the look of war nickels. I like how they tarnish. I love the historical context behind them. Silver Shocker is up to 17. And you also get the album, too. The album might be like $2 or $3. Alright. So I'll count that down. And that is sold. Oh. JD's variety channel pops right in right before. Let me see. Oh. Looks like it's sold to JD's Variety Channel. Great snipe there. 18. Congrats, and thank you. Alright, so the next lot is a little random. This is a Buffalo Nickel album. And there are 29 Buffalo Nickels in here, but they are not all in the correct dates. So there's a 23 and a 23. There's a 36 in the 24S. There's a 26 in the 25S, a 28 in the 26, a 29 in the 26D. Looks like those are right. There's two 37s in the 29 and the 30. So these dates do not correspond at all. So that's why it's starting at $2, because there are some also repeater dates in here, like 37s and 36s, which are really common. So, and the album alone is probably $2. So, there's a really dark one. There's a 17. And that date looks correct there. Silver Shockers up to $2. I think hunting nickels is my favorite to coin roll hunt, because I feel like 1 out of every 2 boxes I hunt has a Buffalo nickel or a silver, and so it's way more productive. I think half dollars have been hunted to, like, depletion. Like, there's no silver or anything in half dollars, because everybody does those live streams where they, like, sell rolls and stuff. I feel like every single $half box has been hunted. Nickels, dimes, maybe quarters. I feel like those are kind of underappreciated. Especially nickels. Those are definitely my favorite to hunt. And I think many people don't hunt dimes because they're really small and hard to see. But I found more silver dimes than I have probably... I've definitely found more silver dimes than quarters. But I've been pretty lucky with those. Coin and card hobbyist is up to 5. That's true. And we'll count that down. Oh, you guys are sniping. Coin and card hobbyist is up to 8. And JD's Variety Channel is up to 9. Coin and card hobbyist is up to 10. Silver Shocker on my screen is first at 11. we're gonna try counting down again. Alright, so on my screen, Silver Shocker. JD's Variety Channel. Sorry, on my screen you're too late, so Silver Shocker is the winner at 11. Hey, Monkey King Medals. Thank you for coming. Alright, so the next lot, we have 7 clad Ike dollars. They are $1 each face value. Some people pay more than that. Because they're getting harder and harder to find at banks. Like, because people are collecting them. And this is just going to start at $7 face value. I have a Dansko album for these, and I do collect them, but I only collect them in really high grades. I don't collect them in circulated grades. JD's willing to pay 7. So we're gonna take a little closer look. Little sticker that says 1. Like, yeah, obviously. This wasn't my collection. These are old PVC holders. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of these PVC holders. If I can open them. Yeah, JD's Variety Channel. My dad loves to give tips out or pay for his food at like drive-thrus with old like dollar bills. For my last currency auction, he bought the $1 silver certificates, and he also bought a Red Seal $5 bill, and those aren't really worth much more than face value. I'm just gonna throw these PVC holders away. You can tell they're kind of like green. No need to send those to the winner. And it's funny to see people's reaction when you bid or when you pay for your meals or whatever in older money. And they're like, let me go check with my manager. I think my dad gave someone $50, like $50 for a Egg McMuffin at McDonald's, and they looked at them, they're like, wait 1 second, and then they came back, and that was funny. So I'll count down on those now. Oh my gosh, Silver Shocker. Just barely too late. But let me refresh to make sure. Oh, I refreshed. Silver Shocker actually was able to get in. See on my screen here, Silver Shocker just got in. So, congrats, Silver Shocker. You won those for $8. And this is the next lot here. We have some random memorabilia cents. So these random memorabilia cents here are starting at $1. Here we have some vintage kind of printed Lincoln Kennedy penny with the Kennedy counter stamp. And that's what all three of these look like with the Kennedy counter stamp. And these are kind of fun because you can actually find these coin roll hunting, and I've seen people find them coin roll hunting. And so it's cool to see these in their original kind of holders here. These apparently come from the 50th anniversary of the First State Bank in Springdale, Arkansas. So they're pretty interesting. And there's 3 of those, and then there's also 3 of these. That sticker is not coming off very well. So, let's open this up. I like these because you can tell that these are pretty vintage with like the yellowed paper. Who says that we don't give away free samples? Or give away samples. So this is from the First State Bank in Springdale, Town. I'm not sure what state that is, but it has a fun little cartoon on it and then a penny. Just a penny. So we'll count that down now. JD's at 1. Silver Shocker jumps in at 2 right before I'm about to sell it. And I'll count down again. Silver Shocker, you won that for $2. Thank you and congrats. And now it's time for a free giveaway. Alright, so this free giveaway that we're about to do, we're giving away some little tokens and also free shipping on anything that you purchase. So if you purchase, you know, something, usually shipping is going to be at least 8, as you can see down here. But if you win this giveaway that's about to happen, you don't have to pay shipping. So, that's pretty fun. And since there's only 10 people in chat, we're going to do this I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 50, and the first person to type it in chat will win, but we're not starting yet, so don't start yet. I'm gonna write it down. That way, there's no way to cheat, and I can't pick favorites. Hey, LAP Coins, you're just in time. We're doing a giveaway. And let's see what we're giving away here. We're giving away this little tiny brass Krugerrand. Let's take a look at that under the scope. Tiny, tiny, tiny thing. South Africa. I'm not even sure if it's actually from South Africa. $1978, and it says fine brass. JD, you guys will have infinite guesses. So just the first person to guess it. And LAP Coins, if you missed that, once I say start in the chat, you will have to guess a number between 1 and 50. I have it written down. And then also here, we have the 100th Centennial of Forest City, Arkansas medal, 1870 to 1970. So, it's a nice little old token or medal. So those two things is this giveaway as well as free shipping. So Coin and Card Hobbyist was the first 29. So, congratulations, Coin and Card Hobbyist. You won the Brass Krugerrand, the Centennial Medal, and free shipping on anything that you win today. So, congrats. And that was really fun to see all the numbers zooming in. Yeah, JD's Variety Channel. I saw that. You were very close. And then this next slot we have 6 Indian head cents. The dates are 1867, so that's an older one. I forget the composition of those. 1890, 1897, 1902, 1903, and 1905. And those are starting at $3. Let's take a look on the scope, because those will be way easier to see. Here's the 1890. $1867, and this one's in pretty good condition for 1867. Silver shockers up to 3. That's a nice 1867. 1897. 1902. It's nice. 1903. LEP coins, no gold backs today, unfortunately. And 1905. So coin and card hobbyist is up to 5. I wonder if that's an 1867 over 67. Probably not, right? Yeah, it looks like, unfortunately, this is not the rare variety. Indian head cents in the gray sheet here. Yeah, so this 1867 is worth a little more. According to the PCGS price guide, there were auctions at a AG3 at $25. 1867 1 cent brown, which is what this is. AG3, 25, and then 26, 30 at 6. That might be people making a set, though. This is probably, I don't know. And according to the gray sheet, 1867 is worth $54 in G4. That seems like really high, but I mean, that's what it says. See, let's take a look at that. That's way too far in. Indian cents here. Well, that's surprising to me. So, I'll count that down now. Silver Mountain is up to 15. JD goes up to 17. Silver Mountain up to 20. And remember, there's also all these other ones. JD is up to 21. But I think that's the main prize of this lot here. Alright, I'll start counting down again. Silver Mountain is first at 22. And JD goes up to 23. Silver Mountain up to 25. And I think I'll start counting down again. And Silver Shocker jumps in at 26, right before I'm about to type sold. Alright, I'm gonna count down again. And Silver Mountain jumps in at 28, right before I'm about to type sold. Thank you guys so much for this bidding battle. Nose damage. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there might have been... Doesn't really look like a scratch. It might be lamination. Let's take a closer look at the nose. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a scratch. Looking at it right there. Looks like a scratch that happened like a long time ago, and so it's kind of tarnished and worn so that it kind of is the same color as everything else. So I'll count down again. Yeah. So that is sold to Silver Mountain for $28. Thank you so much. And congrats. And I know that we were kind of focusing on that 1867 because it was obviously the most valuable coin in there. But remember, you also got 5 others. So that's cool. Thanks again. All right. The next lot we have here is a 1918 Walking Liberty half dollar. This is probably an AG, maybe a G. I don't know. Probably an AG condition. Starting at $10 for that 1918. melt value on those is like $8. But this one's really worn, so maybe like, I don't know how much silver would wear off. Not a lot. Silver Shockers up to 10. And I'll count that down. And that's sold to Silver Shocker for 10. Congrats, and thank you. And the next lot is a very fine to extra fine Buffalo nickel here from 1917. This one I'm going to look up in the gray sheet to see what that one might be estimated at for retail. And then this 1911 V nickel. So let's take a look on the coin cam. 1911 V nickel. Very worn, probably a good, maybe an AG. So that one's not amazing, but this one is very nice. 1917. Still has a lot of detail. Great definition. Yeah. Gray sheet on this says $8.10 in very fine 20, and it says $6.75 in fine 12. I'm not an amazing grader or anything, so I'm not gonna say it's better than that. But yeah, maybe a $5 coin. It's pretty nice. It's way better than the 1917 we saw on that album earlier, if you happen to remember that one. Silver Shockers at 3. I'm going to count that down. And Coin and Card Hobbyist jumps up. JD's Variety Channel goes to 6. And I'm going to count that down again. And that's sold to JD's Variety Channel for $6. Thank you so much, and congrats. And in this next lot, we have an error coin set. So we have a Woody cent. That's a issue with the sheet of metal that turns into planchets, where it's not thoroughly like mixed with the alloy or whatever. And then this one is a very misaligned die on that one. We have a lightning strike, as they called it, from the previous owner, but it's a lamination error. So something was an impurity stuck in the planchet, and that caused it to peel up over time. And then this is a regular old 1919D. No error on this one, so it's like the control or the, comparison, I guess. And this lot is going to start at $4. Most of that value is coming from the misaligned die. Let's take a look at that in the coin cam. Take a look at how fat that is. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Oh. So take a look at that misaligned die. Very misaligned. It's almost cutting off the date there. So it's misaligned on this side, but on this side it's perfectly fine. Kind of interesting on that. And it's in pretty good condition as well. It's like red-brown, maybe brown. It's right in between there. And then this is the lightning strike lamination error. As you can see, the metal is peeling up in the middle. This is the regular 1919D. And then the Woody cent. Looks like wood. I like these. I find these coin roll hunting every once in a while, but this is really cool because it's old, 1923S. But like I said, this is the most valuable one. This is where most of that $4 starting bid value comes from. It's a really fat rim on the left and none on the right. Coin and card hobbyist is up to 4, and I'm going to start counting that down. Congrats, coin and card hobbyist. You won those. Oh my goodness. Oh, nope, I just refreshed. Silver Shocker comes in right before. At first it didn't show in as before because I hadn't refreshed, but I refreshed and he comes in right before at 6 and wins. So congrats, Silver Shocker. And this next lot is very cool. This is one of my favorite lots for today. It is an 1847 large cent. This is in at least fine condition. I don't know if it's better. Probably not. So it's in about fine 12. Maybe it's a very good 8. But either way, it's a pretty nice 1847 large cent. It has this nice chocolate brown original color, and it's really cool. I mean, this would be a fantastic thing for a typeset because there are like no distracting marks on this. It's also kind of interesting. It's in this weird not original, it's like a vintage kind of 2x2. There's actually no plastic covering the coin, so it's kind of weird. And it doesn't even fit in there. They used the wrong type of 2x2. They used like a quarter size, but obviously that's not the right size. So this one's going to start at $8. You can see all the beads in the hair still. This is probably better than fine, actually. I don't know how to grade, though. Whoops. The suction failed. All right. $18.47. Large cents. 1847 over 1847 in AG3. We got 15. And in good 4, we got 24. And then we got 27, 34, 68, 101, 135, 182. JD says it's fine. And that was my first guess as well. We got no more bids on this. AG3. In AG3, this says $15. Really see up there all those details. Silver Mountain jumps way up to 19. And I think I'm going to count that down now. Oh, a silver shocker. Let me refresh. Silver shocker comes in right before at 20. Sniping again. Congratulations, and thank you so much. What is up with my scope? My scope keeps falling down. I'm gonna take a wipe it down. Maybe the suction's not working. Okay, I think that should be fine. Yeah, silver shocker. I should get one of those. They do look a lot easier. Alright, so Alright, so here we have $3 in wheat cents. These were all taken from album, as you can see.